So you might have noticed we're not where we were the last stopped. I've gone ahead and taken the liberty of doing a few things. First off, we're back with the original team for a reason. I've also moved the door, so we're now on the other side of the mine, ready to continue on with the plot of Ice World. And tonight's goal, so Bino especially, did really good on his own, taking out 2 bosses almost. Squiz helped with the last one, but the team did surprisingly well, and I just kind of want to see exactly how far I can get these 3. So I've been calling them Umbra, but really they're wild. These are wild Pokemon, wild monsters. And the whole premise of this game is that the more you breed your monsters, the more you build them up, the more power they accumulate gets transferred to the next generation of bred monsters. And it builds from there, and that is supposed to match the difficulty curve. So really I've always kind of taken the mine and the bomb crag as the hard limit for the wild monsters you have up until this point. Past that point, you need to start thinking about what you breed and what you work with. So it's kind of a rare opportunity. I've never really tried this. We want to see just how far we can push these 3. And so in Ice World, there are 5 bosses in total. There are 4. There's 4 one-person bosses. So we fought 2 of them: a Bomb Crag and Ag Devil. There's 2 more of those, and then there's a full team of 3 we have to fight at the very end. Now, that team of 3 is tremendously challenging. To the point where we are going to have to probably intentionally breed not just 1, but 3, at least 2 generation monsters. So that's going to be something like 6 monsters we need total to breed. To come even close and having a shot. But I just want to see if these 3 can actually handle these next 2. The West Castle has been a steady stream of visitors and gifts. They're offering a reward if you can cheer Lady Una. I'm thinking of going myself. This is the town of Weston. It's the Western Kingdom's port. I saw Lady Una riding towards the forest in the southeast. She looked dashing on her steed. Crossmost on the lake is the Eastern Kingdom. It's ruled by Queen Helen, I think. Will our Lady Una become our queen? If you can cheer up the princess, you can earn a reward, I hear. A lot of challengers have already gone to the castle. Maybe I ought to try too. Castle's to the west. Just go along the river and you're there. A woodsman came by a while back. He said something very disturbing. He was in the big forest, which is across the bridge south of town. He claims to have been chased by the ghost of a young woman. The forest looks ordinary. Lady Una said to be quiet and withdrawn these days. Perhaps she's trying to cope with the adolescent concerns. That's fun. I've heard rumors that something is wrong with Lady Una. I wonder what it could be. I haven't been seeing too many ships coming in Power Harbor. I wonder why that could be. Ships make great transportation. It's the most lukewarm fucking statement I've heard in a while. They also float. Lady Una has been a lively girl as long as I can remember. Her habit of sneaking out of the castle vexed us to no end. The king dotes over Lady Una. He'll gladly give up his own life for her sake, I'm sure. Lady Una locks herself in her room all day and won't come out, and the king's at wit's end. The road to the Eastern Kingdom is teeming with tough-to monsters. If you think of going, it may be less dangerous to cross the lake. I've never heard that one. Something kind of neat is they actually do divide up, they regionalize worlds, so the monsters where the old gate were don't appear over here. The lake is frozen, so I can't very well take my boat out. North winds may seem unduly harsh this year for some reason. Money. I have log twigs. Damn, they're really fucking cheap. I forgot about that. Okay. I thought they were expensive things. Okay, so obviously the Western Kingdom's whole thing is Lady Una is not feeling herself. She's not her lively, mischievous spirit. She's locked herself in a room, and so the kingdom's trying to break her out of this. When I balance on my ball, people simply go wild. Just watch me. Please, line up. Great pushing. Everyone will get their turn. Sigh. Everyone's after the reward. Kobe read the sign. Come all who have the confidence to delight Lady Una out of depression. Anyone restoring joyous laughter to her will receive a generous reward. I forgot he's here. I didn't think he actually came out of school. Well, if isn't Kobe. You managed to get out of the castle, did you? Oh wait, he has been here. Shit, I forgot. You can thank me for it. I let you have the glory last time, but this time it will be mine. Come to entertain Lady Una, you better hurry in. Someone else could win the reward. Before, Lady Una would be up and out playing at sunrise, but now she never ventures out. The castle's in an uproar. You're here to cheer Lady Una. Please go right through. I'll go this way first. What happened, Lady Una? It's as if she's a soulless puppet. Lady Una used to be very lively. Makes no sense for depression. This leads to Lady Una's room. You may not go beyond. In the east lives an old man who had tutored Lady Una. He knows about her the best. Forgot about him. Enough of that dancing. I am the king. What is your act? We're doing the firing again. Never explain how Kobe can do this. It's just he naturally knows how to make his monsters do the circus stuff. Magnificent, don't you agree? Sigh, not even this. You're superb, but you didn't appear much impressed. She speaks full of laughter. It happened so quickly. She came back to the castle like that one day and hasn't been the same ever since then. No one has any idea what to do. See any change. I have tried to cheer Lady Una up the way she was before. Have I not succeeded? Will we ever see her smile again? Castle's in an uproar. Yeah, okay. No, this way. This is a clever little trick here. Like, you don't really expect this to be an area, because otherwise you just leave the castle, right? But now you can actually just go over to the side of the screen, to climb up, go into the room. Toby checked the marionette. It sagged lifelessly. Oh, a janitor. Okay. So, following the plot, we're gonna head east now. Slime Knights. Ooh. Okay. Fuck you too. Just hired One Punch Man. So this game has an interesting relationship to Pokemon, and not in the ways you think. It's commonly accused of just being a clone, but in reality, um, the gameplay loops are curious in a certain way. So this game incentivizes you to abandon the monsters you find or you recruit um, in favor of breeding groups. But really, it's the adventure. This is the bridge, by the way. It's a nut. Fox. The adventure is really like Bino here, for example. We're pretty attached to him at this point because he's pulled some really good wins out of his butt. So you kind of you feel a tug when it comes time to part ways. You know, it's the adventure that makes the party, not the other way around. Whereas in Pokemon, nothing really ever stops you in any gameplay from keeping the Pokemon you start with or you find just kind of going through. You can basically catch a squad of 6 and then use that exact same squad through the entire game, but nothing's really incentivizing you for keeping them. You know, there's no adventure to it really. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like occasionally you get a big win and there is grooming and all of that, but because of shiny hunting and EVs and IVs and abilities and personalities and all these various things that have such a heavy weight on the core mechanics of the gameplay, really make it hard to stay attached to one particular individual Pokemon. You know, like you can catch one Beetle and turn it into a Beedrill and use it through the entire game, but you could always go back and catch 16 more and try and get those perfect IVs or the perfect personality for its growth, or even try and find the shine. And it never ends, and you end up with hundreds of copies of the same kind of Pokemon that you don't really care about. So it's a weird how the intent of this game almost matches the gameplay more of Pokemon, and vice versa. Just a little food for thought. This is the Castle of Asteria, the Eastern Kingdom. Around these parts, there are times of perpetual days and nights. They're hard on sleep properly. I used to use a potion made by a scholar when I can't sleep. It works. Heard this on the sly from my sister who works in the castle. Queen Helen's very upset over the ominous dreams. Must be bad to keep her from sleeping. That's why she seems so cranky. pick up 1,000 gold. Queen looks haggard recently. Lack of sleep must be very taxing. She's been rather irritable. Our queen is a kind person who's a friendly word for her. The lady shakes green. This is no place for a child. Oh, envoy from the spirit. I beg your pardon. Please. A teacher from the west lives over there. He was once a tutor to the West Princess. I retired as a teacher and came back home. But yes, I tutor Lady Una in the Western Kingdom. They bring back some memories. Will you hear this old man's reminiscences? Lady Una was a rambunctious soul. She was much more She was much more likely to be out playing in the forests with animals than staying cooped up in the castle. She used to climb out of her room on vines outside her window. She often went to the forest south of the castle. She liked it there. Good memories indeed. So, not really need to be told, but Lady Una is still in the forest. A botanist does live here, but he's been gone for quite some time, on a research trip of some sort. Who knows where he could be? There's like just the smidgest little grasp of like puzzles in this game. It is absurd. Queen Helen came by a while ago. I greeted her, but she said nothing. Walked by without notice. Just greet us warmly before. Oh, I'm sorry, she didn't hear you, man. Take that too personally. The spirit spring has frozen. The lake is full of ice too. These are terrible omens. It's called winter, you weirdos. Queen Helen's dream has come true. If she hadn't dreamed of this, it would have fared much worse. For what? That's not this one. I want to return to the north, but there are no ships sailing. The mountains in the north are too treacherous for the attempt crossing. There is a spring in the far north that is home to a spirit. The spirit lends us power to survive in these harsh conditions. It's a mean old world out there. I bet there are even monsters in our midst. Frank, you should record your journal whenever you do anything else. What is actually? We could stand to stand. Ah, man. It's a terrible eggnog. I've got spiced vanilla eggnog, which is not the regular flavor. It's, not gonna lie, it tastes like rice pudding. And somehow, any kind of Mexican food that's actually Mexican, like authentic, has this kind of like flavor of soap to me, and I don't like. It's not just cilantro, you know. It's something else, and everything tastes like it was either has like a little bit of laundry detergent, like dish soap, or something. And that's rice pudding. Huge fan. My father is so cowardly, getting all spooked by a ghost. Your monsters frighten me more. Wait, coward. This happened when I was deep in the forest far to the west. A young girl just appeared, and she was sort of glided over to me without moving her feet one bit. I turned and ran, but she followed. This is now lethal company. Ghost. This area is also noteworthy because it's the only fucking place you can find a devil that's not a pirate. Which is pretty fucking imperative for breeding. Don't you think? Fuck you. You little fucking shit. Fuck off. Now we have to go fucking heal him. Oh my god. Okay, back to town. turning tail at the ghost because a fucking shadow he's beat. I've never seen that move actually land a hit. That pisses me off so much. I don't want to overdo it with like too many Dragon Quests, but I do want to do Dragon Warrior 3. That was also like that game and this game were almost like tied together in my brain because fucking fleece me, why don't you, man? I think I found the strategy guide for 3 first. Never saw the game, but the strategy guide, like, it, like, awakened something in me, and I really liked it. And I wanted to play 3 so bad, but then we got this game. And then my friend, just kind of out of the fucking blue, bought the game. I don't know if I had talked about it or what, but he had Dragon Warrior 3, and I had the strategy guide, so I lent it to him. Or I think I just gave it to him. But that game plays so differently to this one, and I always really, like, wanted to see a Dragon Warrior Monsters game in the, I don't know what the fuck to call it, the engine? Fucking god. Yeah, see, we're already fucking hurting bad now. It's just such a different beast, you know? I'd love to see this game in that system. Yes, you know, if that makes sense. Go Flora. I'm digging these critical hits she's landing lately. Oh, hello, yes sir. Hop on board. Moonan the Land Bear. You know what? Let's check out Moonan. I've never actually had a Land Bear. Level 20, 500 wild. An absolute shit ton of intelligence. Not that big a drop. Well, his 99. He's worse than Squiz in a lot of ways. A lot of ways. He's got a skill. Bolt Slash and Infernos. Yeah, let's take him. Let's take him. We'll send Squiz home frank. Give him the old college try, you know? He's got a couple skills under his belt. Okay. Back to the forest again. Never mind. Let's see what he does. Full power critical hit, 77. Oh, alright. We're beginning to get to that point in the game where we're getting better materials. Breeding wise, Rogue-Knights, Landau's. I don't actually know what Landau's are good for. I've honestly never really used these much at all. Pulse strategy. I've spent most of today downloading old game manuals off the archive. Okay. Oh, quite a bit. Okay, so let's see. A dead knight or mummy makes a bone slave. That's handy. Evil wand, golem, stone man, or voodoo makes a saber balance. Okay. A grizzly, goat beast, tungula, or yeti makes a trumpeter. Young trumpeter's pretty good. A landau and a devil family make a mad conqueror. Is this a bird? Oh, it is a bird. Jesus. I thought it was a beast. A Digster, Golem, Merman, Metal Drake, Rock Slime, Cyborg, Stone Man, make a Whipbird. I don't really care about Whipbirds. Or a Dragon or Zombie mix Maggots. I think Bone Slave is probably the most useful out of that, because there's a lot of good zombies. Bone Slave. Alright, let's heal up. But anyway, the whole reason why I started talking about Dragon Warrior 3 was those shadows are actually really hard to get rid of in 3. They, I think they're immune to physical attacks or some such. I don't quite remember. Here they're just normal monsters, so it's not really that big of a concern. Oh, I need to put a fucking skin. Yeah, look at him go. Using these electric things. We could actually go back to the cave, or the, not the cave, the mine, and go get us a mummy from Silk Desire if we want to read something here. Oh, and he's on the mail. We need some males too. There's too many girls. This is a pretty good maze. I don't remember my way around. I may get lucky. I don't remember. We're honestly just kind of beginning. Yeah, there's that guy, that little dude here. Demon Knight. That's the big one. There's really only like 3 options for devils. There's Demonites, there's One-Eye Clowns, and there's Dark Eyes. That's pretty limiting if you actually want to make anything that's actually devil. It's pretty wild thinking about how many Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest games that were on the Game Boy. There was like basically all 3 of the NES games got a port. And then there is the 2 Dragon Warrior Monsters. It's pretty fucking substantial. And then just there was absolutely nothing that came over here stateside for the Game Boy. Alright, we got lucky. How about that? You startled me. I don't remember who I am, what I'm doing here, or anything else. I just know that I need help. Oh? You know who I am? Could you get me to take me back? Sure. Well, thank you. Let me hide among your items. The Unisol. Let's go sell her off, see how much we get for her. Yeah, great. Cool. Thank you. May have to go fucking scavenging for Love Waters before we do any bosses. And I'm so jealous the Europeans get all this fucking snow. I want snow so bad. We might get some snow this week. Maybe. Big maybe. Okay, well, that's good. I don't think we need to outspeed the team right now. Okay. Got their mana use. Actually, really like those. So this game uses a system of giving out beats to the monster you want to recruit to kind of change the chance that it could actually join you at the end. There is always a chance that they don't actually get up at the end, which means that all the beat you've given them throughout the whole fight was wasted. And I'm not sure which system I like more, like Pokeballs, where you just like the fight immediately ends upon catching, or this where you have to wait. Where you have to intentionally wait until the entire fight ends to find out if you've done it. And that changed in Joker. Joker was a shit game, but that actually was one of the systems I really liked. There they got rid of beat entirely as a concept, and instead made it so that your monsters would try and do like an act of impressing the monster you're trying to recruit, and if that worked, all the other monsters would flee. The fight would just automatically. So it was kind of a better solution than both. Why am I just getting absolutely fucked up encounters today? Holy shit. That's so good. I'm so happy that. Yes. Beano, you beast. Bad man. I feel like you should be doing a lot more for that, for how much intelligence you've got. Oh my god, she actually landed twin hits. Holy cow, it's a really good move. Ooh, Infirmore and sidestep. Nice. Just need to actually get him to use fucking Infirmore. He's just stuck on Volt Slash. Alright, let's get over this bridge so we can actually get back to not dying. Where's this? I'm not a huge fan of the birds as a species, a family, or a family of monsters. We're actually going to go up. I want to go back and deposit some of these items. Hopefully find some love waters, because we're out right now. God, that is a fucking game changer right there. I love twin hits. Ugh. I think we can go back and get mine again. Squiz. This doesn't feel right. Munon's cool. I like him. He's got his full life ahead of him. But we're on a mission right now. Want Squiz. Go toe to toe. The next boss. Okay. I want to see what we read with right now. I read that big laundry list, but it's nothing we really have. I want to see what we have. I always find that far more tantalizing than planning out a massive pedigree chart. That is fun as well. I still do that to this day. Stewing, 4J, Magnus, Picky. Ciao. Can make a song. Vestal can make a Rat Raven. Sarad can I curse that. Wait, well, that's a whip, I think. So something we haven't done, we did the Kids Cup in the tournament, but every fucking cup is now available to us. And we could do those anytime. I don't think we can win now, but with a little more preparation on our belt, we should be able to sweep out at least the first round. And that means that we can get a magic cube. And we have a magic cube. Get more monsters for this. Let's get a little silly. Sorry, I can't price that. Not this. Okay. Man, I'm offering you the soul of a young girl. You won't give me a price? How pathetic. See what these people say. Oh, Lillian, I miss you so. Find my courage and climb the vines through a window. I must do that. Crowds that flocked to the castle have all left. Not one of them had raised the ghost of a smile from near you. Oh, what a... Yeah, thanks. Man. Why not going the other guy? Yuna has locked herself away in her room and has failed to shoot up. Grab the lady. Stop, don't meddle. Never did I expect Yuna's soul to be found, but no matter. You must defeat me to save her. You wish to battle. Your life ends here, give it up. It's the puppeteer. It's actually one of my favorite monsters. Oh my god. Yes. Oh, that's fucking delicious. Well, that's not, though. Alright, we may not be able to break up the team now. This could be a game changer. Yes! Oh my god, that was fucking terrible. Oh, he didn't stand a chance. Twin hits. Holy shit. How that isn't... Bye-bye. Yuna's soul filled her body. I finally remembered. I'm Yuna, the king's daughter. I overheard man and monsters concocting a criminal plan in the forest, but they found me. Monsters drained my soul, and my body was put under its control. Their plan was diabolical. They wanted to steal the sky shield from the elemental spirits, and they created strife among people to weaken the spirit. The next target is the Queen Helen of the Kingdom of the East. No one else. Please go help her. Like you helped me. Okay, we didn't even lose anybody. Holy shit. That was a fucking wipeout. I could use those stairs now. Lady Yuna is back to her cheery, smiling self. Even the weather seemed good, so celebratory. That's what the king is. Give me some money, you big cheapskate. Here's my reward. Lady Yuna snuck out again. Not sure if she'd be happy or concerned about it. How could we ever thank you enough for saving Lady Yuna? I don't know, man. Start naming some numbers. Give me an estimate. It's no longer an upward, fucking snake. Yuna is back to being herself. Perhaps she is a bit too energetic at least. Cause for celebration. I get nothing from all this because I'm a good boy. Seeing the liveliness of Lady Yuna lifts my spirits. Lady Yuna has regained her visual exuberance and energy. See what the townsfolk think of all this developments shit. Say you, sir. Cool. Need the... Gotcha. So I've been playing about a lot of ROM hacks as of late. Right? This is a bunch of good Shin Pokemon just came out. I haven't talked about this too. That's what I have to say. Nothing. And I've been thinking some ideas of what I would like to see out of a ROM hack. They're definitely not ideas that are sane and reflect. I've always been intrigued by the concept of a challenge mode where you don't get poke centers, where you can't heal for free. And then the whole game becomes a matter of balancing your economy, making enough to circumvent some of the HP losses or things of that nature. I think that would be fun, and it can be done apparently in a really easy way. You just turn off the you can hide NPCs, I guess, just by like turning off their flag, and then or as far as I remember. Excuse me. Another one I thought of is, it's kind of an issue, especially with TMs, when you can just go and buy as many as you want from the stores. Same with vitamins. So I was thinking like some kind of random number generator tied to your paces that would scramble item availability at all the stores. So regardless of where you ever went, every store would have a different stock of things, and there would also be limited quantities. Nightmares are so horrible that they keep the Queen Helen from sleeping. What's happening to the king? How can we save Queen Helen? For some medical books, there is something called sleep. The scholar may know. He's gone on a study trip to Milford. Queen Helen had been suffering from nightmares, and now she has fallen terribly ill. Her life is in jeopardy. You can't come in here. Queen Helen's room is past there. She's taken sick from nightmares. If she could sleep deeply, far beyond seeing and dreaming, she would be cured. How can we help Queen Helen? Anything good medicine, actually asked the scholar. The scholar's gone off to Norfolk. What to do? Reception hall's past, remember our queen's there. I am the queen now, bitches. Okay, so the game wants us to go talk to the scholar. Incidentally, through process of elimination, we have basically gone all the way around the map. I'll show you in a second. Things may be beginning to look. Is this that mountain? That's the exact same mountain we just saw when we started last time. So maybe Morpher is a hell of a fucking walk. We can just use this. Let's see. Oh, it's not well. How's it done? Here you go. Okay. Okay. I'm actually kind of glad she did start crying, because otherwise I was dozing off here, just kind of doodling around the map. I just wish I could stream. I don't know why it's so hard to stream. Like it's 10:30 right now. I should still have the stamina, the mental fortitude to stay awake for at least 3 hours before. You know, it's like something that just getting old. I think he was. Yeah, bar. is this game? Oh, he's in the port city. That's right. Charles fires sleep plants. Sleep herb is the one plant that ensures a deep sleep. It grows on the top of the mountain, east of the North Kingdom's border. It's an herbally flower that grows on the extreme north. While that mountain can be reached only from the east side. It's far to the north of the eastern kingdom's castle. Yep. So that one spot we haven't actually gone and checked out yet, just happens to be the exact spot we need to go. In that case. Mountain's not really a place I ever tended to spend much time on. I just think there's a lot like birds and plant family monsters up there. It's like, how do you eat for them? Jesus. You know what's a fun idea is you actually could do Nuzlocke technically. With DWM. Follow the same rules. If they die, get rid of them. I think it'd be a lot more interesting in this kind of game too. To give a shot sometime. I also have a couple, like 2 ROM hacks, I think. Not really sure what they're about yet. I haven't checked them out. I'd like to do them after I finish story mode for this. I'm not sure how long that would take. We're honestly almost done with ice. And ice is usually where things take the longest. So if I manage to finish this by Christmas Eve, I'll throw one of those ROM hacks in the list of games we're checking out. I know I'm going to check out Shin Pokemon, because I know the guy who made it on Discord. I've told him I'll check it out. That'd be nice. And odds are I probably will do a full playthrough of that one, just like I did Star Beasts. That'll probably be for next year, though. Sometime. And then, not really sure what else I have stocked up yet. I don't really have many Christmas ROMs. I have to go digging for those before I have something to show in class. I might have to do winter ROMs too. But I'd like to keep it tied to a theme of Christmassy winter ROMs. Wouldn't be such a weird name spell. Especially since I think there is actually a beast monster with the exact same name. It almost seems like, ooh, yes, please. Translation error. Capley. Let's check out Capley. 24, 68, 64, 88. So a lot of these guys have a lot of high intelligence. Zombie cut step guard. Step guard's that one I was thinking of. The last stream. The spell that allows you to not get hurt. Tiles that normally damage you. Now they do twin hits. Bad. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of damage. Squiz, oh my god. Just fucking feeling it. Squiz is ooh, that guy. Get off this fucking mountainside. Holy shit. I forgot that was there. Alright. Exit bell? I don't think it's that big a deal for life, actually. Might be actually beneficial. Because we can talk about magic keys. What fun those are. Loves his ice cream. Guess that does work on spells. I know supremacy. He's doing it again. Just like inching our ways out of here. Hope we don't get caught. Oh, that was close. It's a lot of train on. Well, I think we're just gonna try and go for it. It's a lot cheaper to try and make it back to the gate. Just let Waterloo heal us up. While we're making our way back on, checks. Actually, I'm gonna put my daughter and get her back to sleep. That is. But magic keys, when they're evaluated, have like a type and a rarity, and that determines what monsters are available. And it's unofficial, but I kind of have a speculation that it has something to do with how long you hold on to the key. So I'm gonna kind of do something like that. So that's a number that I'm not privy to.